Hello. So come and sit, close your eyes, take a moment. Begin to connect to the floor below you. So whatever you're sitting on, even if it's a chair or a sofa, connect to your sit bones, your seat, and connect them back down to the earth. So having a sense of gravity drawing you down, and then from that, begin to move a little bit through your upper body. Maybe little side moves, or little shoulder wiggles. Maybe little head and neck wiggles. And then find a still point. And again, take a few breaths. So you've got your base, and you've got the movement flowing through the top of your body. And then take a moment to either bring your hands together in front of your heart or your hands over your heart. And then take a moment to try and turn off your inner judge. Take a moment to forgive yourself for your critical mind. And then begin. So you can open your eyes, but just minimally, and make your way onto your mat. Slowly and carefully. And lie down. But walk your feet in so that your knees are pointing up to the sky, and just begin to rock backwards and forwards through your spine for a few rounds through your lower back. Just giving your back a little bit of movement. You can also do little movements from side to side. Anything that you feel at this point would help you to reset. And then slowly begin to step your feet a little bit wider and let your arms slide out to the sides, and let your knees roll from one side to the other. And let your head move in opposite direction of your knees. And then keep your knees to your left. You're going to slowly circle your right arm up and alongside your ear. And as you're doing that, you're going to turn your palm to face in. So your palm is kind of facing the floor. And then you want to continue to roll onto your left side. And just have a little breath here. And then you're going to move through your fingers, through your right hand. And then let your right shoulder connect back to the floor. Let your arm come back up to the side, and then let your knees float back to the center. And then your knees are going to roll towards your right. Then same thing, you're going to kind of internally rotate your arms so that your palm is facing the floor. You're going to slide your left arm up and alongside your ear so that you lie on your right side. And then just come to a point where you can feel maybe a nice little stretch through that whole left side. And then slowly again, fingertips leading, the left shoulder spreading, then the knees coming back up to the center, and then just rolling through like we did before. Little rolls, left to right and right to left. And knees back to the center, hug your knees into your chest. And little circles or little rocks from side to side, or any kind of little movements that help you to reset your spine. Your hips, your inner thighs, your pelvis. So this is a lovely thing to do when you've been sitting at a desk for a while and you need to have a little break. Roll out your mat and have a little bit of movement through your body. Then again, you're going to slowly let your feet come down to the floor, let your arms spread out to the sides. Step your feet as wide as your mat, and then same thing, let your knees roll towards your left, and then roll through towards your right, and to your left. Let your head roll in opposite direction from your knees. Knees going to the right, head to the left. Then your knees are going to stay to the left. Again, you're going to slowly begin to internally rotate your arm so that your palm is facing the floor and you can put your fingertips on the floor. You're going to slowly continue to roll onto your right side. And then you're going to add stretching out your right leg. And then just pull right elbow and right knee in towards the center in front of you, and then out and away. And do that for a few rounds, kind of pulling it in and out. And then last one, pull it in, and as you begin to extend out, begin to reach the foot slightly towards the corner of the mat again. You're going to slowly roll back onto your right, and or onto your back, and then let your left knee come back to the center and pull your right knee in. Take a breath, and then let your knees roll towards your right. You're going to slowly internally rotate your left so that the fingertips can be on the floor, the palm is facing inwards, and you're going to continue to roll onto your right side. And then same thing, left elbow and knee going to come in towards the center and then pull them out and away from each other. And slide them in and extend them out. And curl in and extend out. And last one, curl it in. As you extend, you're going to stay there for a breath. Then you're going to slowly roll back onto your spine. And then let your right knee come back in. And then pull your left knee in and slide your left arm out to the side. And then hug everything back in. Little rocks, little circles. And any other kind of little movements you want to do with your knees to help reset your spine. And then I always like to finish with the hands behind my thighs and rocking forwards and backwards. You may want to just roll onto one side that way, make your way up, or join me in the rocking. And then making your way back to sit. Again, placing your hands either together in front of your heart or over your heart. Take a moment again to soften into your inner judge. Letting the inner judge slowly dissipate so that you can do your best work. And then slowly open your eyes. Thanks for joining me. This short little movement bite for the hips, for your spine to reset in between working. And then I hope you have a lovely day.